entire life, but never shared it with anyone. I kept it as a dirty secret. Because like, it wasn't the macho thing to do. And I went through like a bad breakup, wound up in therapy, and I couldn't really explain my feelings to the therapist, so I said, hey, I could just show you, I wrote something in my journal. And I showed it to her, and she said, hey, this is pretty good, like, you should show this to other people. I did, I got good feedback, and fuck, I've been hitting the stage on open mics, like, secretly. But hey, I want a spot here, right? Alright, so having that said, the first time I ever performed, I was really, really nervous, and I was having like this virgin feeling, you know, I was about to pop my cherry. And I wrote this poem as I was sitting down, waiting to be called up. At first I called it Virgin, because it felt, you know, right? And then my friend said, no, call it Oral. So this was called Oral. Not knowing what to expect, one sits in stress, ready to undress the last bits of utter respect. I'm lustfully dreading the approaching event and nervously craving excitement, but this novice gets ready to participate without bets. First time for everything's cliche, and I'm hoping this won't be a painful session of oral play. Because I studied long and hard how alphas woo with their bars, because the friction from rhythmic linguistics erects this rookie's verbal diction. Because I anticipate to penetrate your psychology using my dialectology, because I'm savagely spitting phrases in symmetry, because I'm performing spoken hysterectomies. I'm not afraid or at fault for the perversion caused by this orchestrated literary assault. So questioning readiness is not an option. Relax, sip on the potion. Liquid confidence will make you feel less dense, enough to forget about the audience. You chug too much, but you'll throw up, word vomit, and hiccups. I'm impaired and unable to see if I'm performing adequately, because I pushed it in and I'm not looking to pull out. And I pout as the spout is about to bust. Well, you should let every word out, because this shit's nuts. Alright, so dirty poet, yeah. I like to consider myself a cunnilinguist. And
what does that mean?
Don't even worry about it. Doesn't concern me. Alright, and I try to throw people off in my writings. I like to not be so direct. I like to make them feel guilty for thinking dirty thoughts. You know? Oh, not yet. Alright, so it's like, alright, so right now, like, I'm about to spit game. Alright? Alright, so in China, they call spitting game marinating with the chickens. So, cluck, get your hook ready.
I show them up real.
Hey, what's cooking, good looking? Because from afar, you got me shook, flipped, and dipped into a craze of lust. Don't fuss and trust that I'm not just looking to bust these doors. To leave you floored, scored and sore, begging for more than just muscle spasms. Because I fathom to give you mental or stimulus. From this rigorous syllabus, you'll learn how ridiculously I yearn to see you squirm in love with me. Persuading thee using this boulder sitting above my shoulders. Heart try not to smolder and melt at how your bravura is felt. See, I suppose to slowly disclose how badly I want to rip off your insecurities. Using my linguistic dexterity, you foresee, I wish to kiss your lips, those between your hip hypocrisies. Yo, I'm being real, no fugazis or forgeries. So allow my words to steal and kidnap your feels, cause the sap leaking out my face flap is all fact. And I seek to hijack that damsel in distress, being fed to the wrong mattress, to treat you like a goddess, cause you're no mistress.
Yes. That was dedicated to Brian.
Alright. So like I said, this is always a dirty little fucking secret of mine. Like, I never revealed it to anyone. So when I was in college, I used to go to college in Hawaii, and there was this little cafe that don't exist no more called Fresh Cafe, and they used to have slam poetry the first Thursday every month, and like that weird Netflix documentary You. I was like that creepy guy Joe in the back, like, you know, not like in secret, not telling anyone about this. Eventually, a girl that was in my French class caught me. She goes, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing here?" And, you know, like, I still played it off like, "Oh, I'm here for a friend now." And years passed, and I started coming on stage, and I reached out to her, and she said, "Hey, you know what? Like, I didn't think you could write, but fuck it, you can write." So we wrote a duet together, and I want to perform it with our host, Sunny.
Oh, we have volunteers. Oh, yes. Oh my God, we have such a volunteer, such an excited one.
It's crazy after this this year. Don't worry.
Sure. Here's Valentine's Day.
She'll pick
And
up.
everyone has their suckers. Oh yeah. This is a good time to suck your suckers. No, it's not that dark.
No. I'm not joking.
Alright, I'm gonna spit some filth at you. Alright, so this one's called Lusting Lust. Your hands placed on my chest, all digits spread across breast. Feel my heartbeat skip at the sensation of your fingers' grip causing palpitations. It's the Emancipation Proclamation of an emotional connection.
Is all we really want to avoid. Whenever we remember how this usually plays out, your friends won't like me, and the ones that do like me too much. My friends won't like you, and the ones that do like you way too much. And in the beginning, you'll remind me I'm a work of art. Somewhere between 2 to 4 years, our bright red nuisance fades out to gray like your favorite shirt. And I mean your shirt, that's my favorite to wear. Washed too many times. It used to have stains from the first food festival that we went to, but those left. I used to wear it, but I'll leave too. When you tell me that I'm a real piece of work, and that my art is shit, and that you're tired of this relationship, shit, at least you never hit me with anything other than words or silence. But back to our regular programming. We're anything but quiet tonight, aren't we?
Hey, because our past stories are wiped clean, like your internet search history. A clean slate to make new memories without debate, only holding on to what makes us shiver and quake. See, I see you're hesitant to get on top of me, so hear this plea. Teach me something, anything, because I yearn for these ears to burn by the drowning drone of your echoing moans. So dismiss the rudeness of my Australian kiss that makes you flounder, you know, from these smooches down under. So pardon me for speaking too directly. It's just that you're doing something to me. I can't explain it. Should I hate this?
No. Where's Willis? Where's our Australian? I think he wrote it for you. Are you doing
Gold.
This
really good stuff.
I'm very
This chick needs a fire hose.
This is cool. This is really good stuff.
Diego, let me make sure I have your phone number. Someone said
Okay,
you
that's the
have
line from down under.
I know, exactly.
All right, so I'm feeling a little good, you know. Like I keep sipping my drink and
Diego.
trying to feel a little loose for y'all, not get so nervous. But all right, so I gotta be real with you guys. When I drink, I start slurring my words and start acting all funky, and I tend to talk with my hands. You feel me? It doesn't always end well because sometimes you hear, ouch, you don't pull so hard. All right, so this poem is called I'm Kissed, Drunk Me. Excuse me, miss, but I'm currently a drunken mess. So dismiss the distress caused by my intoxicated grip. I've taken one too many sips. Please don't be jaded at how I'm severely faded. It's because your every kiss is sweet like mangoes. It picks me off my feet when our lips get tangled in a tango. Our mouths dance. I'm left in a trance, speechless, only able to communicate with my hands. Fingertips grazing your seductive hips. I'm lit, smiling at your biting lip. Excuse me, miss, but we must try this again, sober.
Yes.
So I'll wait for that text to ring, asking me to meet thee over by the shaded swing. Alright, so like I mentioned earlier, I went through like a really bad breakup, and I thought that, at the time that, what's the best solution to this? Let's just fuck your fucking pain away, right? So I discovered dating apps, and I
Your
was
best friend's advice. Mind you.
no, nah. It was more wholesome than that. I was
Debatable.
I was putting some powdered sugar on my nutsacks and slanging candy out there. So,
Oh no.
this is called Sparking Tinder. Two swipes left, one right, and bango, a connection is erected by a tremendous, slender-framed dame with innocently bright eyes and magnificently intriguing smile. Her red lipstick accents her scrumptious melanin, and I'm gaped in awe, questioning if what I just saw is real at all. Words are exchanged, basic information is fed, and the joke said, poke at the possibility for us two to meet. Moments later, she agrees, and we set our sights for rendezvousing at Saigon Delight. Approaching with a hypnotizing smile and uplifting giggle, we hug, meeting in the middle, and mingle our way to our table. After a quick feast, we debate over ordering a digestif or getting something sweet. Laughs, sacred murmurs, and deep stares into the other's glare has me fumbling downstairs. Time goes by and the dark of night covers the sky, and shit, we think it's best to stay together tonight. We grab a ride and talk about our hobbies. She likes to dive in ocean trenches to look at reefs and fishes. I flirtatiously tell her that I'm a dirty poet looking for new content. She mocks a scoff and chuckles while I twitch and try to not blow the crotch off my britches as she grips my thigh for this car ride. We demonstrate our values and engage the other physically. I hand her my keys and we hysterically flee in glee through the hotel's corridors. Making our way through my room's doors, our clothes hit the floor and we pounced at another animalistically. Heavy breathing became the soundtrack to our obscene session of bumping beautifuls. She's a master diver with a knack at holding her breath, and I'm gasping for air with no scuba gear near. But like a tuna, I dive deep in a wet ocean of sheets and swim erotically alongside this Sudanese mermaid. The tide is high and the flow of the current is too rough to battle. So she hopped on board, long stroking the paddle. And her every cavernous stride got us closer to the edge of the cascade, where we stared into the other's glare as we fell down the waterfall. Holding the other tighter as the cataract's geyser diminishes. Swimming her to safety, depleted and fucking finished. Oral resuscitation with pumps along at 100 beats per minute brought her back from seeing the light at the other side. We're both smiling and surprised that we survived, made it out alive. We slept in bliss in each other's clutches and woke still groping bodies. Post-breaking fast, she said she must leave to tend to her duties, slowly gathering her belongings and laughing constantly. Enjoy your day, bittersweetly rolls off her lips, and I'm dismissed with a blowing kiss as she drifts away on her lift. I smile and wave at her adorable display, thinking about the connection we made and the battle we faced. I'm glad no one got hurt, because Tinder flames usually leave you burnt. How's it going, guys?
Crystal.
Julie, one more duet.
Diego, Ryan.
Let's get some.
Crystal. Julie. Nice to meet you. I love that you a lot of video. I think it's like his
All right,
sister,
so
family. What's the
it's another fucking duet. Is there
Absolutely.
30 grand.
This one's called
You
Caves.
should make your own Instagram called 30 grand.
When I leave, will you even fill a void?
So sorry.
And when you leave, there will be caves carved out of people, and they'll sing and dance in these caves to try to fill all the hollow that you took with you.
No. See, time flies and you're still sequestered in my mind, trapped and flustered, because I hold you dear, though you're nowhere near. I fear that you've forgotten about those past years when your splitting thighs widens my eyes, and we're both hitting high notes that pierce the ears of itsy bitsy zygotes. Alright, so moving along. Y'all still in there? You still with me? Some more liquid confidence. Alright, so
Cheers.
I eventually settled down and bringing it back to everything, you know, so it's pretty good. First date we ever had, I said, hey, let's go get some ice cream, you know, talk it out. And this is how I felt afterwards. Ice cream. The cream you drip is sweeter on every lick. Each tooth I sink leaves marks on your surface. You moisten my lips and send me in bliss every time my tongue glides over your leaking mess. A sweet tooth is my excuse for pigging out when eating you out to the last satisfying pout. Cause I don't retract from bending over and eating it from the back. Cause I'm a freak who devours a treat and enjoys to mop up that waffle's cavity. Some say too much of thee is bad for me. But hey, I ain't game over you until I find something new. Ice cream.
That's right, he's mine. Otra.
Last one.
Yeah, tell him you're Mexican.
Alright. So this is called Sugar High, keeping it on the same theme.
You're not Filipino.
You're a candy treat, and everything you secrete is sweet. There's no confliction or sin in my addiction to your brown sugar skin, 'cause I'm a fiend for this Burmese butterscotch queen. And I feel sugar high when you're by my side, and I haste to hold you by the waist, 'cause your voice is like how syrup tastes. You're perfectly bite-sized, and your honey-dripping thighs widen my eyes. You cause my heart to quake, and I spill milkshakes over your buttered pecan shortcakes. When I have you, there's no limits.
She here though. She here though.
I eat you like someone bet me I couldn't. And I won't stop until my teeth rot, or diabetes takes me out, 'cause fuck, you got me strung out.
You're dark, you should run.